So it's me versus drmult, and I start off with, yeah, it's me versus drmult, and I start off with Azelf, and he starts off with an Aerodactyl lead. Okay, I battled so many Aerodactyl leads, it's not, I've lost count. Don't even try to set up, don't even try to bring sets up or whatever. Just go for the straight attack. This thing's fucking dangerous. That's what I've learned. Every time I have an Azelf and there's an Aerodactyl lead, just go for the kill. Who cares? Screw the stealth rocks. It doesn't even do all that much unless you're a pigeon who's going to take in the rocks, and it's going to be quite a bit. Oh boy. I mean, I can't possibly think of one counter to take on an Aerodactyl lead. I can't think of one counter lead to take down an Aerodactyl lead. I can't think of one Pokemon. Those things are just dangerous as hell, and it's so weird. I don't even have one. Anyways, let's just move on. So he brings in Swampert, and I bring in he roared my Azelf away. This Azelf could have actually did a lot for a lead, for a suicide lead actually. So he brings in Swampert, and he manages to bring out Heatran, and I'd expect him to, I don't know, roar or something, but no, he went for the fucking attack and managed to kill him off. So I bring in Big Ben again, and I do Reflect, and I think he did a Waterfall. Yeah, didn't do too much, and it's going to do weaker. And I go for Earthquake, and, hit him a bit, and don't get the job done. Then he roars me away, and then he brings in Azelf again, so we're back to square one, and I just Psychic Blast this motherfucker. Psychic Blast, I like that name. I have no idea why I'm so hyped up. This is why I'm so hyped up, because I lost twice in one day. Not one win. I've lost to that other guy I battled this morning, and I pretty much gave the outcome of this match. I lost to this dude too. Yeah, I don't care. Anyways, so he brings out Heracross. Damn, copycat. But I didn't even have my own Heracross. So he switches out into Porygon 2, and I just went for Heat Wave. Now, eventually, I bring in Big Ben to counter this fucker, because I switch out to him because I knew he was gonna go for Ice Beam. And I bring in, like I said, I bring in Big Ben, and Ice Beam doesn't do too much. But then he keeps constantly going for Charge Beam, and I go for Light Screen, Reflect, and etc. And then I just keep going for Gyro Ball, and I might be going a little faster than the video, so I'll wait for it to catch up. Okay, so here we go. So, the reason why I didn't go for Earthquake, and I have no idea why I have Earthquake. I should just replace it with Explosion. I mean, I never use it. The only reason why I didn't go for Earthquake is because, excuse me, I thought Porygon 2's ability was Levitate, but after I ran over Smogon during this match, I found out it was Trace, but Big Ben was long gone when I checked that up. So I could have went for Earthquake, but, it's not like it mattered, because he kept going for Recover, and yeah, such and such. But I already had a plan to take this thing out. I was going to let Big Ben die, maybe have some Light Screen and Reflects up, but no, he stalls for them to go down. And then, well, I mean, that was somewhat of a loss, not a huge loss. So he finally takes down Big Ben, and then I just bring out Azelf and explode. I don't know if he was expecting that or not, but, who cares? So they both die, and I think I'm really going faster than the video, and that's a first. Usually it's the other way around, but okay. Oh, let me get comfortable. Anyways, so he's still stalling. This is getting boring. Yeah, he's raising his special attack, yeah. So he manages to kill Big Ben, and like I said, I go for Azelf. I self-destruct, or an Explosion, or whatever, and managed to kill both Azelf and Porygon 2, making the field clean with no Pokemon in it. So I go for what did I go for? I went for Vaporeon. Yes, I did. Liquid Ooze, and he went for, what you guessed it, Heracross. So he goes for Mega Horn, but I knew Vaporeon could live that. So I go for Wish, and then I don't know, he switches out, and I plan to use, Reflect. But no, one teabag in the face. The hacks, they just didn't want the Protect up. yeah, but it's not like it matters because he switched. So he brings in Lucario and he does sword dance, and I go for Surf and it almost kills, doesn't get the job done. Now he goes for Close Combat. And for some weird reason, I was praying and praying and praying for this Pokemon to live, because if it did, it would help. But no, nope. Liquid Ooze did not get the job done. So I go to "Oh you bitch," which is Zapdos, and he goes for Extreme Speed to get in a bit of damage in there, and almost manages to kill me. But then I go for Heat Wave, and I'm surprised Heat Wave didn't miss at all. And yeah, I shouldn't be complaining too much, because this match was okay. I mean, there was no real hacks, or at least on my side. There was a bit of hacks on his side. I mean, I burnt his own Heracross with Heat Wave, which is sort of a little bit unfair. But, I think I really could have... If I didn't know, if I knew that Zapdos would have lived that Night Slash and gone for Roast, I think I would have changed the outcome of the battle. No, I know for a fact, because I have no idea what his next Pokemon had. Well, he had Dragon Dance and Earthquake, but yeah, you'll guys see it soon. So, he manages to kill down the Zapdos, and he lives on 1 HP. I'm like, really? So he goes for an Night Slash and gets a bit of damage from Jirachi, but I go for Wish, which is, okay, good. And yeah, the burnt just kills him. So he goes into his final Pokemon, Gyarados. And I'm praying and praying again to the Hacks gods. Maybe I can, super hacks this guy and somehow win. So I go for Body Slam, doesn't get the Para Hacks on, but the second try it does. But he goes for Dragon Dance, and I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, I go for another Body Slam. I get him paralyzed, which is good. He went for Earthquake and almost killed me. Now I have a bit of a strategy. Keep using Zen Headbutt and maybe flinching him and getting Para Hacks and etc. So I'm like, come on, Jirachi, you can do this. So instead of him getting Para Hacked, not only this really was a huge teabag right in my face, the Zen Headbutt missed. Thank you, Hacks gods. When I die, I'm gonna go up to heaven and kick your asses. But in the end, it was a good game. It was pretty damn close. So good game. We got to battle again, and I think we battled before too.